Sam, is figure skating a real sport?
The feeling of fresh air in your face is by far the best feeling. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, classmates and staff, as well as parents. If I were to ask you to pick your favorite sport, you'd probably answer with hockey, badminton, volleyball, etc. But I can almost guarantee that very few of you are going to consider figure skating as one of your options. Personally, I would answer skating. But I also know that some of you would argue with me, saying that figure skating is not a real sport and that people who are participating in this activity are wasting their time. But I think people need to stop hating the sport. I'm certainly not saying that I dislike people who don't like figure skating, but I really do think that some people should stop consider all skaters to be the stereotypical fairy floating on pixie dust, because there's a lot more than just looking pretty involved in this outstanding sport. And yes, I said sport. And yes, I do think that figure skating should be considered a real sport, because it takes a large amount of skill. Plus, there are competitions held as the Olympic Games and Ice Wars, held all around the world for its competitors and fans. It also takes a lot of confidence to go out there and land anything from a single jump to a quadruple jump. Skaters such as Sasha Cohen and Yuzuru Hanyu have completed quadruple jumps in competition. Yuzuru is known as a jumping machine because of his ability to fly through the air without even making it look like he's trying. Plus, he includes at least 4 quads in all of his performances. If you ask me, skating is an amazing sport. It allows you to express your feelings and thoughts in an unharming activity. You can be anyone or anything while you're performing, and I think everyone needs that every once in a while. When you're going out on the ice for the 5,000th time, it's kind of too late to turn back. You may think that you're never going to excel, but if you really practice hard and think positive, you'll end up where you never thought you'd be. This sport is also extremely difficult to master. The practice hours that a skater trains for are outstanding. Skaters like Ashley Wagner train for 4 to 7 days a week. Plus, every skater has to off-ice train. This includes activities such as dance, yoga, running, and jump practice. Plus, you have to perform death-defying tricks while balancing on one skate. So yes, once again, I do think that it should be considered a real sport. But again, some people would argue with me, saying that it isn't because it's subjective or it doesn't involve any real competitiveness. Others may say that it isn't a sport because it doesn't involve any fighting or pushing any other players into the ground. But if you think about it, skating really isn't very different than some other sports. Some of it's the same. Go out, compete, and either win or lose. So why can't it be taken seriously? Why can't it be considered equal? Why can't people stop mocking us and try for themselves? That's what I don't get. Figure skating is a very competitive sport, and some people would go to the extreme to win. Some skaters have even stole other skates or take one of their dresses just to minimize their competitors. Skating is just as fierce as any other sport, so why isn't it considered one? So maybe go home and watch a bit of skating if you want to change from your usual routine of playing video games or sitting in your room fiddling with stuff that doesn't need to be filled with. Have a good day.